Hi everyone, welcome back to Cyber Safety 101. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the warning signs of a digital attack, recognize the process you should take if your device or account is compromised, and outline how and where to report cyber attacks. Cyber attacks are unfortunately becoming more and more commonplace these days. An estimated $600+ billion are lost due to cybercrime annually, and that number is projected to significantly increase within the coming years. Although it can sometimes seem like all of these cyber attacks you've been hearing about are merely someone else's business, they can happen to anyone who uses the internet, even you. In Units 1 through 3 of Cyber Safety 101, we've been discussing how you can prevent these attacks from occurring. However, nobody is perfect, and prevention unfortunately doesn't work 100% of the time. Before I begin going through the steps you should take if a cyber attack does happen, I want to stress how important it is to ask the people you trust for help when you need it. They're there to support you. The first step in resolving a cyber attack is recognizing it. Here are a few warning signs that could clue you in on a cybersecurity breach. Your contacts are getting emails or messages that you didn't send. Your device is crashing or functioning slower than normal for no apparent reason. There are items on your social media that you didn't post. You can't get into some of your accounts despite being sure that you entered your login credentials correctly. You're unable to access some or all of the files on your device or even the device itself. Next, identify the threat. What sort of attack is it? Phishing? Malware? Identity theft? Knowing what kind of cyber attack you're experiencing is crucial to minimizing the damage and restoring your accounts or devices. If you need a refresher on the common types of cyber attacks, please revisit Unit 2. Once you've identified the threat, do everything you can to limit the effects of the attack. If you think your device has been infiltrated with malware, immediately stop entering information onto it, especially sensitive data. This will prevent the criminal behind the attack from tracking and stealing this data. You should then scan and clean your device using antivirus software. In the event of a more serious malware attack, or if you aren't sure what to do, turn off the device completely and then take it to a trusted professional to scan and fix. Be careful not to click on any fake pop-ups urging you to call a number or download anything, and never trust an antivirus pop-up that looks different from a legitimate notification. These pop-ups are most likely a scam. If you aren't sure what your antivirus's legitimate notification looks like, I highly suggest that you search that up right now. When your computer is fully restored, make sure to change the password for the targeted service, for example, your email in the case of a phishing attack, and any other accounts that may have been compromised during the breach. If the passwords affected were reused for other sites, change those as well, and note that using a password manager like LastPass can help you do this. You should also check your financial records thoroughly to ensure that nothing has been stolen. Contact your credit card companies and banks to alert them about the attack if needed, and be sure to close down any credit card accounts that have been compromised. After the attack, it's time to tell others what happened. If your device belongs to a larger organization, for example, an educational institution or company, let them know what happened. This will allow them to increase security on their end and make sure that no one else in the organization was affected. If your email account was used to send phishing emails to your contacts, use other communication channels like your social media to alert your friends and family that your account has been compromised and that they should treat messages from the compromised system with suspicion. If needed, you should also recover the affected accounts. Many major online service providers have tools available to help you restore your accounts after they have been breached, and I've included some links on our website under the Resources section that will take you directly to the account recovery pages for a few commonly used applications including Google, Facebook, and Microsoft. In the case of spam emails, texts, and phone calls, it's important that you block the number or email address the message was from. This is a very important skill to know, as it will prevent the attacker from contacting you again. For more information on how to do this, please check out the resources I've included below. Last but not least, it is crucial that you report the attack. In the United States, it is recommended that you report cybercrime to the Internet Crime Complaint Center, also known as IC3, and the Federal Trade Commission, also known as the FTC. Although these two government agencies both work to combat cybercrime, there is one key difference between the two. IC3 may look into your individual report, whereas the FTC will use your report to help aid large-scale crime-stopping initiatives. If you believe you're a victim of identity theft, please visit identitytheft.gov to report the incident and receive further assistance. If you're a victim of phishing, forward the suspicious email to the Anti-Phishing Working Group at reportphishing@apwg.org. You should also report phishing emails using your provider's built-in spam or phishing email reporting functions. This will help the email provider locate similar messages that are going to other people, possibly preventing others from being scammed. Spam or smishing texts can be forwarded to spam7726, and I've included a YouTube video below with instructions if you ever need help with this. Links to the sites I mentioned can be found below, as well as in the resources section of our website. To wrap up, here are the general steps you should take in the event of a cyber attack. 1. Recognize that an attack has occurred and identify the threat. 2. Minimize the damage. This means scanning and cleaning your device, and changing passwords and checking financial records. 3. Alert others and report the attack. Again, if you ever need help or are unsure what to do in the event of a cyber attack, please ask someone you trust for help or see a legitimate IT professional. The people around you are there to support you, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. And remember to never trust a stranger who, out of the blue, offers to fix a problem with your computer. Well, that's it for this lesson. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you for our next unit, continuing your cybersecurity journey.